We welcome Octagon's newest blood to the welterweight division, Ammari Diedrick. Mate, I remember I was sat in Bratislava, my phone went ping, and I was commentating on the show there, and I got this message. This is at 6:30 in Europe. I need to get myself on an Octagon show ASAP. No games. I need to showcase my violent skills on the biggest stage. Bryan, I am ready. Guess who sent me that message?
Man, the one and only me, mate. You know what I mean? Only I can do this. Only I can say, listen, get me on a show, let me just be violent, and that's it. So we're here now. You know what I mean? That's what we talk.
Listen, 8 weeks since then, and we have now got you here, getting set and ready for your debut in Ostrava. I mean, how excited are you to be part of Octagon?
I'll be honest with you, I have never looked forward to being on the platform more than I am now. You know what I mean? The way that stuff's just running smooth with Octagon, you know what I mean? The communication's amazing. The platform itself is just amazing. What they're doing for the Eastern European scene, UK itself, you know, it's just right now they are essentially the UFC of Europe, you know what I mean? So what they're doing with TV deals, like you say, on Channel 4, The Zone, they've got their own their own TV set. So for athletes like myself, it's an amazing platform to be on. So I'm happy, man. I cannot believe I'm here now. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, you talk about being excited for being on a platform. I don't think I have been this excited about seeing someone's debut in Octagon because people don't know. Like, I've seen it. I've been lucky enough to call one of your fights. I've watched a lot of your career. I've seen you kickboxing. I've seen you move into MMA. And I think you are built for this platform, for this stage, for the big arenas, for the big fans. And your fighting style in particular, like forward pressure. And you say in your little video you sent to Octagon, you're just going to bring violence. I think you said violence about 17 times in 30 seconds. But that's you, mate, right? That is what you bring.
Yeah. You know, for me, I feel like we need to bring MMA back to where it was about fighting. Whereas a lot of guys now, they try and play it safe and just be evasive and whatnot. Me, I'm not interested in that. I just want to fight, and that's it. That's me. That's what I am. Yes, I'm a good technician, but at the end of the day, I'm a better fighter. Like, first time I'm a fighter above all, like than being a technician. So for me, my style is nothing but coming forward, and coming forward. You know what I mean? People said that kickboxing stuff doesn't work in MMA, but I made it work so far. So nothing's gonna change at the end of the day. Yes, I'm gonna add things to my game, but first and foremost, I'm a full pressure fighter, and that's never gonna change.
You talk about that career in kickboxing and moving into MMA. What have been your biggest, what have you enjoyed most about moving from kickboxing to MMA? What's been the bits that you kind of go, this really fits?
It's just the platforms itself. You know, I don't feel like I got a lot of love when I was doing kickboxing. You know, I was signed to Glory, and they didn't really care about the UK side of things. They weren't really interested in the UK guys. They cared more about the Dutch guys, the French guys, or sometimes even the American guys. Whereas the UK got kind of kicked to the curb, so to speak. So don't get me wrong, I enjoyed my time there, but it just wasn't for me in a sense. They weren't really like looking after me like that. You know what I mean? So MMA now, in 2 or 3 years, I've changed my life completely. So, and the opportunity is just going to keep coming and coming and coming, especially now that I'm with Octagon. So let's say I go there next week, obliterate this guy, get myself in the top 10. Who knows what doors I'm going to open just from that performance there. So it's a whole different ball game. Like I said, my life has literally changed from me going from Thai boxing to kickboxing now to MMA, So at the end of the day, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to change my family's life, and this sport's doing it.
You talk about who you're facing next week, Mate Kertész as well. I mean, this is not a slow feed into Octagon. This will be his 14th walk into the cage. He's fought for the title twice. He's beat Youngworth twice. He's faced Bojan Veličković, Kozma twice. He's beaten a lot of the top welterweights out there. But this is what you want, right? You want to come in there, make a statement against somebody like that. What do you think of him as an opponent? And, what skills do you think you're going to have to really utilize to nullify his?
I'll be honest with you, I'm just going to have to be myself, and that's it. There's no disrespect to him, but he's not fought no one like me. Yes, you can say you've had more MMA fights than me, or this or that. You fought for the title and whatnot, but you've not fought someone like me. I don't just take a step back. You know what I mean? Unless I choose to. I'm not going to take a step back on if you're not going to make me do that. So He's never been hit by someone like me, and he's definitely never been kicked by someone like me. And I personally think he's gonna underestimate my wrestling, which is gonna be a bad idea for him. So don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, he's a good fighter. I respect him. I'm not here to talk shit on none of my opponents. At the end of the day, it's a good name for me to beat. But yeah, I don't think he's fought anyone like me, and that's just no disrespect to him or to any of his past opponents or whatnot. But it's a different level.
You talk about that level, and that has been carved through your years in the game, right? You've come through from roughhouse all the way through now training at Fourth Dimension, which I absolutely love that as a gym. I mean, as far as sparring goes, and Wayne in particular as a personality to be behind you. And then you've also added to that Renegade, right? You're training down there as well. So just give us a little insight into your preparation and, those gyms that have helped build you to what you are.
The preparation is never different. We're always training. You know what I mean? We don't stop at the end of the day. We're forever in somewhat of a fight camp. You know what I mean? We're even if we taper off a bit, we're still somewhat fit, and then we just up it as soon as we get a date. So, like you said, from rough fast days, being around Jimmy Waller, Andre Winner, Matt Howard, Matt Allen, I've been around the monsters. So it's nothing new to me now. So people think me stepping into the cage against this guy now is nothing to me. He's not trained with people I've trained with. He's not fought the guys that I've fought. I'm now training with Leon, Fabian, all the guys that are Renegade. So I'm with the elite of the elite. He's not around the elite of the elite. I am, and I've been doing this. I've been fighting since I was a kid. I'm not just coming to MMA fresh me and just like I've not come from anything. I've been fighting since I was 11 years of age. I'm 20 years of age now, so this is nothing new to me. Combat is what I've been doing from a kid, and that's it. So the preparation is all the same. We go hard and we go hard, and that's it. That's it.
The journey into the sport was pretty interesting as well, because one punch changed your life, right? So was it year 10 or year 11? Some kid punched you, and then from there you got into Thai boxing. And I've seen an interview where you said you almost thanked that kid because you wouldn't be where you are now if someone hadn't smashed you in the face at the age of 11.
100%. No, that was it. 100%. So the kid that punched me when I was in year 7 put me in the position I am now. When you're a kid, for me, I've never had the bigger brothers, the older cousins and whatnot to kind of look out for me. So it was me looking after myself and looking after my younger siblings. So from that moment there, where that kid punched my face, life just changed completely for me. So from that, I've turned into a monster. From that one hit there turned me into the man I am today in a sense. So if that never happened, would I be where I am today? I don't think I would be. So if he's out there, if he ever sees this, I thank you for that. So yeah, that literally is that, I promise you now, because if I didn't get hit in the face, would I be the man I am today? So I don't think I would. So you got to turn the negative into the positive at the end of the day, and that has been a massive positive change in my life. So I am the man I am today from that incident there.
I also always imagine you as a kid, because I can't imagine you without the voice you've got now. Like, you've got the deepest voice. So as a kid,
Man,
were you where did it drop from? When did it happen? Was it like an instant thing? Because honestly, mate, it's like it's the silky deepest voice I've ever heard in my life.
I cannot even tell you when my balls touched my kneecaps. I wouldn't listen. I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to think. I personally don't remember. But then as I've got older, God. You know what it is? My dad's got a deep voice, and then my granddad, he had the crazy deep voice also. But I feel like I've just got the craziest one out of all of them. Mine is just bass and more of it. So you can imagine when I'm doing interviews and podcasts and whatnot, it's annoying. So if people ain't got good equipment, it's a struggle to hear. So, but Bryan, everyone, he's got the amazing equipment. He's got everything there.
I'm set and ready, mate. I was prepared for it. I've tweaked the dials especially for this voice, mate. I just would have loved it. Like one night when you say 10, 12 years old, you go upstairs with a nice high pitched voice like me, and then you come down with yours.
Man, monster. I've noticed. Let me listen. This is one thing. This is one thing I want to do. After my fighting career is done, I need to go into voiceovers. Let me become a voice actor. Let me be a villain.
Dude. You've got it.
Yeah, I need to.
You've got it. Honestly,
you know what? after my fighting career is done, I need to be a voice actor, you know, just to be some evil. Put me in a game, man. Put me in a game. Put me in a movie. Let me be the Black Thanos or something, man. Something. Let me just, let me be one of them characters there, man. That's what it is to me. So that's the mission, man.
That's it, because
That's
we've
what
got
I'm
the
on.
purple. We've got the purple Thanos, so the black one is open.
We
We can
need the
find that. We
black
can
one now. That's it.
we can
So
help that.
if any movie or game producer out there is watching this, please just hit me up and we'll go from there. You know what I mean? That's it.
Listen, let's not do that. Look,
I got my fight speech ready for the cage so they can hear the voice on Channel 4. If Channel 4 wants to get behind me, the zone. Listen, man, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Hey, look, let's talk about what else could be another career for you, because I've seen it written that you class yourself as pretty much a chef, right? Food is your passion, yeah? Yeah.
You see me. I'm a cuisine. Brian,
Sorry, I called it food.
Brian,
It's cuisine.
Brian,
Come on.
listen. I can't even just a discussion. Don't even do it justice. The way I just whip up in the kitchen, the seasonings, it's everything.
Listen, well, let's talk to me. So, right. Give me your signature dish. What are you laying out? If you're here to.
So for me, yeah, so for me, obviously, my heritage is Jamaican and St. Lucian, so it's always Caribbean food. Like baking, I can't bake, so let's X that out. Just get rid of that. I can't bake. Cooking, if you want mutton, if you want rice and peas, if you want curry chicken, brown stew chicken, fish, everything, oxtail, anything you want, I'm the man for it. Yeah, my people that have ate my food can vouch for me. My cousin, who is a massive foodie, he can vouch for me. You know, Wayne can vouch for me. My team can vouch for me. So yeah, when it comes to food, that's it. So outside of fighting, voice acting is number one. But if that I don't get that, I'm Gordon Ramsay, any Michelin star chefs. Listen, I'm here. You know what I mean?
I'd love to see you leg kick Gordon Ramsay. That would be immense.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that would make for perfect TV. I'm honest with you.
Oh, dude,
Me and him, Hell's Kitchen. You could never.
So you talk about your heritage there as well. So you got the Jamaican heritage. Born in Germany, right?
No, I was born in England, but
Diedrick, where's the connection? Sorry, dude.
So basically, I feel so obviously born in London. I feel like somewhere it's a German heritage. Down the line, our name is literally German, so it's gone from the way you spell my second name, obviously Diedrick. It used to be Diedrich, so it was proper
Real
Nazi.
German.
Yeah, real German back in the day. Yeah. So I feel like down the line, it's about to kind of X off the H and put the K on the end instead. Yeah. So it's German. Like the family tree, I don't really understand the family tree too much, but that's not my instant heritage. For me, obviously my heritage is obviously Jamaican St. Lucian, but without the German side, obviously we wouldn't be here. So yeah, German. Crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Well, look,
it's crazy.
Octagon are making big steps in Germany. We just broke the attendance record in Cologne. That was last month. Getting you out there as well. I mean, does that excite you? I know you've traveled well with your fighting already, but these big arenas that Octagon are doing, 20,000 seats. This one that you're going to be stepping into is sold out at 13,500. So does that excite you? Do you have a bucket list as far as fighting and what you want to achieve and what you want to do? And is that part of it?
For me, for the platforms I've already fought on, I've never been in an arena that's going to be filled like the Octagon ones are, 13,000. I've never fought in a crowd that big, even when I was on Glory and Aries and LFL one. I've never fought in a crowd that big. So for that, I've always wanted to fight in front of a massive sold out arena. Obviously now these boxes are going to slowly get ticked off with Octagon. You know what I mean? They'll go back to Germany again. Hopefully I'll be able to get on one of those shows and you just want to feel that crowd, you know what I mean? So if you're not going to UFC, you don't have to go to UFC. You can either go to Octagon now and feel that massive vibe of a roaring crowd, whether you're a home guy or the away guy, you know what I mean? So it's going to be a different experience for me, you know what I mean? So, and I'm happy to finally feel that.
We'll finish it off with this. So again, just let us know what it's like the moments before you sort of make that walk, what goes through your mind, and then we'll finish it up after that. So just talk us through that. What's it like backstage just before you make the walk into an arena?
For me personally, I can't speak for everyone else, but me, I'm terrified, I'll be honest with you. Terrified.
absolutely terrified. Like, it's just, as violent as I am when it comes to actually fighting in the cage, mate, the way I'm just terrified in the back. Like, don't get wrong, like, you don't see it on my face, but my team know that, and my cousin know how I kind of cope and how it is. So for me, yeah, I'm terrified, man. So, but for me, I know that brings the best out of me. I've had fights where I've gone into arrogant, too cocky, you know what I mean, being a younger athlete, and it's just backfired. So now, me being terrified and scared and nervous, I've fully embraced those feelings, and I know that for me, it's going to bring the best out of me, you know. So this be my debut, you know, Channel 4, The Zone, massive arena, terrified me. But I know with that, it's going to bring that absolute monster out of me, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I need to change my life and I need to change my family's life. So that's the terrifying part for me. This can either end in a good way or a bad way. So for me, I needed to end in a good way so I can change my family's life and my life. So that's the terrifying part. I'm not really scared as in what my opponent's going to do. Once you get hit, you get hit. No, who cares? It's what it is. But it's the outcome that always terrifies me. Are we going to win? Are we going to draw? Are we going to lose? If I do win, is it going to be a great performance? You know, if I lose, is it going to be a certain way? You know, so there's a lot of things that kind of go through your head as a fighter, but I embrace it.
Final thing then, what can Octagon fans expect when they finally get to see you in the cage? I've dubbed you the king of violence. What will they expect, and how do you predict this fight ending?
Not really a prediction guy, but the fans of Octagon can literally, if you don't know me, you're about to get to know who I am and what I bring to the table. Nothing but violence. That's it. With pressure, I'm here to pressure your guys. I'm here to just be violent. I'm here to just break your guys mentally, and that's what I do. I don't care if you're a cardio king or not. We, as a team here, we pride ourselves on being cardio kings. So that's it. You're gonna get violence, and more violence, man. That's it. There's just nothing more to it than that. And may the best man win. If this fight gets stopped in the first second of who cares, I'm not interested in that. I like getting the rounds in. I like being able to just break my opponents down. You know, I'm not someone that looks for the finish. I just look to bring violence and hurt you. Whether you do go down or whether I go down, I don't really care. But for me, the main goal is to be violent, and that's it. You know, my team expects that from me. My coach definitely expects that from me, and that's what I'm gonna bring to the cage at the end of the day. So all the Octagon fans, all my Eastern Bloc fans, you're gonna see nothing but violence, and that's it.
Guaranteed. Listen,
Guaranteed,
mate, I am so
excited.
excited.
I pride myself on that.
I'm so excited for this, man. I think it's a hell of a fight, a hell of a stage to do it on. And next Saturday, we will see you make that walk into the Octagon cage. My man, enjoy. And I am definitely coming up to Derby for some oxtail at some point,
I'm not gonna lie. Like all jokes aside, the business side now is finished. So when you want the cuisine, when you want the, you know how I'm at. Just give me a ring. You got my number now. So yo, listen, the cuisine. You need the cuisine, Brian, man. I've known you for a long time, man. Stop messing around. Yeah, stop.
Let's do it.
Listen, I've got it. I've literally got it.
I believe.
It's not even a joke. You know that is the food. Just.
Listen, my dad lived in Jamaica for 4 years, so we are.
But you should expect nothing but 10 flavors then, and you want to get.
That's right. Yeah, Scotch bonnets all round, mate. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, that's it. Whenever you're ready, yeah, I'm here for you.
Oh, you're the man. You are the man. Yeah. Listen, I will see you in Ostrava. Safe trip there, mate, and I appreciate your time. All the best, man.
See you soon, brother.
Grab your pay-per-view and get a front row seat to the tournament on octagon.tv.